Hi guys. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to become a better fighter, and I'm a professional token fighter with over 500 earning tokens. And I'm beating a couple comp members, esports teams like Beneath, and I've 1v3 some of the best players on FS comp roster. When SRG was a thing, I was creative main. And so with that, guys, let's get into the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that follow button. Alright, I'm going to be teaching you guys the best way to become a better fighter. And this really going to teach you a lot, and I really want you to do it, okay? Number one. Let's say like you're in a box, right? We're in a 2v2, we're in a 2v2, okay? And let's say somebody hits 100, like the most likely thing that they're going to try to do is they want to try to swing on your wall, okay? So what I like to do, if you make sure you have visual sound effects on, if you don't know what visual sound effects is, you go in your settings, I think you go to general, you scroll down to, no, actually I think it's in audio, yeah, you go down to all the way, you make sure you have visual sound effects turned on, okay? Once you have that, like you should follow visual sound effects. And let's say like I heard them, they're coming this way, so I know they're gonna come this way. What you do is like you pre-edit like a window, or you do a peanut butter, or you can do this edit. If you're like that, because if you do that edit, and like they're right here, they really can't see you like that, and you're gonna have to go, especially if you're like on the side a little bit more. They're like right here. You can hit a lot of damage return like 100. You hit them 100, and you get a couple more boxes, and then you can heal up, you know? And this is really good in fights, because you're not going to always be able to heal. Like, I would really like to use this, like, only if you need to, like, get extra damage into somebody. Because if I was somebody though, and like, you're boxed up, and you're boxed up already to 100, then I'm most definitely gonna play aggressive with you. And also make sure when you're boxed up like this, make sure if you're playing duels, you should be good. Make sure you get a 4x4 solos or 2x2, and this will give you more room to fight. And also make sure while that's in your box, okay? You don't have a box, right? You can come out. Let's say I'm in this box right here. I'm in the box right here. If somebody take a wall, they're gonna edit like that. Or I've seen some people do like they edit the board, they edit the wall, and then they edit that, and then so make sure you have your opponent in a box. Because if you have your opponent in a box, like they can't place this there. And also if you like build a 2x2, you build a 2x2 like this, and they take your wall and use edit. So actually take out the wall, edit, and you edit this right here. I'm telling you, you're gonna be good. But if like they're steady spraying you might want to slide back a box. Just like tarp like this, okay? Like that, like edit it, you edit it right? Bro, I'll totally just say you edit it, you place the stair like right atop okay? So once you do that, then like that'll slow the thing down a lot, and you can get to safety, you can get help faster. And now let me get over here. Fortnite is a right-handed game, okay? So let's say who else want to take a right-hand peek, okay? Because if you take a right-hand peek and you have like a 4 or something like that, as soon as you jump, you should jump to 4 inches in the air. And so you can hit the shot first, and always most of the time you hit the shot first. But with Fortnite, it really depends on like who's moving faster, okay? And I promise you, if you hit that first shot, then you're probably gonna hit the second shot, okay? Something that I really like to do to always make sure you hit the second shot, the box up, right? The box up, okay? What you do? You edit window reset. And then you edit your ramp like this and you reset, then you go finish again. It's really about like moving really fast, like just moving really fast. If you're moving fast enough and you have know how to do like have really good macro movements really like underrated. You'll be good. You see, if you took like a left and peek like this, your whole body good. Because when you bounce up, when you bounce out, it kind of moves you like over here. Kind of like, look, I bounce up, it moves me over here, bounce up again, it moves me over here, bounce up. It just keeps moving you over, okay? Or something else I like to do is, let's say like they're on your wall, they're on your wall like this, like pickaxing. They're on like this side of your wall. What I like to do, you edit this, their PP out, tag it, okay? Then you can go into the box. These goes on like okay, now let me get into micro movement. Okay? See, micro movement is one of like the really underlooked. Okay? Let's say like you're in a box. Okay? You just hit someone, you edit a wall, somebody in a right? Now, micro movement is like when you how do you reposition like after you did, okay? So like something that I would like to do, edit, you hit a 100, and you can like move up top to the box, okay? So if you hit a 100, let me do that one more time, okay? So let's say he's spinning on your wall, and you do like basically go up, and this is gonna be really important because like if you don't it's gonna be like really like cooked, okay? So I really want people would like be better at that. Like get better at like cooking it. They become way better at the game in general, okay? Now let me get into okay? So when you're fighting somebody, you always want to make sure that like that your crouching is low. And you want to aim, okay? But sometimes it really depends. Because sometimes you're not always able to stand still, crouch, and hit somebody. So what I'll say is you find an opening, okay? So you gotta remember, Mongo traffic is like like, once you do that, I'll be perfect. Let's say somebody's boxed up. Because the shotgun, see the problem with the shotgun, it has multiple kind of pellets. Every shotgun shoots like, I think something else is the same, but most shotguns shoot a unique amount of pellets, okay? And your goal, you want to make sure all of those pellets hit the target. And so when it hits the target, like you have the highest amount of chance. And boom also plays a big effect. See, if you're standing moving backwards, you see how boom way faster. But you see, if I was to crouch, so also, so if that, you see how little like the bloom is, right? But if I'm like this, but I know you can't always just like crouch, but like also, okay? So when you're aiming, stay away. And you're going so when you're aiming, you want want to stay away from W, S near space bar, R, there's roll forward, so whenever you roll forward backwards, and whenever you jump, okay? And this can be like, because like, aim matters more. If you have like decent mechs, like as long as you can do like Y and a circle and but if I had like bro, I probably thinking faster than that, I don't want to get kicked out. That's why I want to say that like it's like as small as possible. Like unless it's like a different type of weapon, like hey, actually guys, make sure you jump down in the comments. Like which one do you like? Do you like the one with the scan? Like do you have like a lot of little, or do you like the one with bullet drop, or like the other but then one thing, like I forgot when I started like tutorial. And like I know his scan was in chapter, I think it was in chapter 2. I don't know, I really can't remember. But that's what I like to do. And if you want, whenever you're fighting somebody, make sure you're taking smart keys, like keys is pretty accurate, heard about that? Like you take them like this is I'm not gonna get too deep in that. You're here to get better at Fortnite, okay? So let's say like I'm in a box. No, I don't want to go box. Let's say somebody's there on hide, okay? If you watched my video how to there's a lot of moves that you can use somebody's in height. So you sit, like you can't wait a while though, you know.